Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Penda. If you are tuned in today, then based off the title, I know why you're here and you know why I'm here. So let's skip the 3-minute intro. Just go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me, and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. Now let's get to what you really came here for. Alright, so I did zoom you in a little bit, and then the second thing that I want to kind of make a disclaimer about is the fact that my foundation and concealer application is not going to be perfect. I'm literally just putting it on so that I can apply the setting powder. I'm going to keep taking it off and reapplying it, and I have 4 powders. So if you see that it's not fully blended, please don't clock me, don't come for me. I know it's not perfect. I just want to be able to show you guys swatches of the powders so that you can figure out which one is going to be for you. The lightest shade that I purchased is in the shade Honey, and the shade itself looks like this. I am going to tap off the excess for this because I want you guys to see if you can work with some of these shades. So I did dip into it. I am going to tap off the excess. And again, I'm tapping and tapping and tapping. And then I'm going to apply it. Now I'm going to go ahead and dust off Honey. Alright, so as you can see with Honey, it's a little off. It's not the best one for me. Let's go to the next one, sis. The next shade that I'm going to go in with is going to be Hazelnut. If you saw my video yesterday, then you know what I went through with this powder. If not, the link or the card will be right above. But this is what Hazelnut looks like. I am going to bring it close to the screen for you guys. So Hazelnut to me looks a little more brown than Honey. It has a little bit more of a red tint to it. It's not as yellow, even though on camera yesterday it appeared very yellow. I think that might have had something to do with how much I applied on it. So I'm going to do the same method that I did earlier. I'm just going to wipe the powder off my hand first from the previous one. And then before I apply it underneath my eye, I'm going to tap off the excess. Look at how much is coming off just from me like lightly tapping it. And then I'm going to swatch underneath my eye. Then I'm going to pick up more from here. Should have tapped. I always forget. Oh my God, Lord. So this is what Hazelnut looks like. So once again, as you guys can see, once I dusted the powder off, it does look a little better, but there's still somewhat of a cast there. So this is again not my perfect shade. Let's go on to the next one. So the next shade that I'm going to go in with is going to be Nutmeg, which I am hoping is my perfect foundation shade. Let me blend this out a little bit more. Okay. So I'm hoping that Nutmeg is my perfect shade. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like in the container. So I am going to go ahead again and just dip into the powder. And like I've been doing, let me wipe off the excess from the previous swatch. And I'm going to tap the excess off before going in under my eye. And I'm going to pick up a little more just so that you guys can see the color itself. So this is the shade Nutmeg. So now I am going to blend it out. Alright, so far the three that I swatched, I think Nutmeg did the best job. As I'm looking in the view finder and I'm also looking in my mirror, I feel like my skin doesn't have any cast at all. And it doesn't look like anything is sitting on top of it. It doesn't look patchy. So I think Nutmeg is going to be the shade that I use. But I did also get Coffee, so I am going to go ahead and swatch that for you guys as well, just so that you can get an idea of what the shade looks like. So this is going to be Coffee, which is the deepest shade that they come in, and I am going to again let you guys see the powder up close. So as far as Coffee is concerned, I feel like it is a really deep, rich color. However, it does have a bit of a cool undertone. So if this doesn't work for me, I am going to give it to my sister because she is darker than me and she also has more of a neutral complexion. So I am going to, just like the other ones, wipe off the excess powder that's on my hand so that my hand is bare. And then I am going to dip into the powder, tap off the excess, roll it onto my hand. Let's see. I'm going to pick up extra so that you guys can see the swatch color itself. Alright, so for a second, I thought that Coffee was going to be my perfect shade and that I was playing around this whole time by not swatching it or trying it. But no, as I suspected and as I expected, Coffee is a little too cool tone, and I feel like it does leave me looking a little bit gray. And I feel like I could reverse this when I go ahead and apply my all over setting powder. But anything that I feel like is going to make me look gray, I'm just like, I'm 100% off of it, just for the simple fact that I don't even want to chance it. So if you are someone of a deep complexion, I feel like this is going to be great on you, especially if you have a neutral undertone. I feel like if you have a red undertone or a warm undertone like I do, you want to stay away from this and probably get Nutmeg. But if you have a neutral undertone or you are a cool tone, then this is definitely going to be the best powder for you. So, alright, I know I look a little crazy right now. My face still looks a little gray from that Coffee. I did apply the Maybelline Fit Me powder all over my face, but it wasn't able to cancel out everything just because of the powder. My face feels really, really tight right now, so I don't want to take it off and apply my foundation, concealer, and makeup all over again. I'm just going to end the video here because the whole purpose was for me to just do swatches of the 4 powders for you guys so that you can determine which one you should buy for yourself. I feel like the rule of thumb generally from what I've been seeing is that whatever shade they suggest to be as your setting powder, don't get that shade. It's going to be a little too dark, especially if you highlight underneath your eye in order to have a little bit of a brighter effect. Get the shade that they suggest to be your brightening under eye powder because that most likely is going to be the one that is good for you. And then if that one is too dark, go a shade up. So I would definitely say that the shade they normally suggest is going to be too dark. And I would say that that's my personal experience with the powders, as well as I've seen a few people like Monica, Jackie, Princess Bella. They received the products from Fenty and the shades that they got in the powder was a little too dark. So I say whatever they recommend, go up one. And if you want a more brightened effect, go up another one. After trying all 4 of the powders, I would definitely say that Nutmeg was the one for me. The rest of them either had too much of a cool undertone, they were too yellow, or they just left me looking a little gray because they weren't my perfect shade. Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree with my thoughts and my opinions based on what shade should be mine and what shade I'm going to give away to my sisters. I hope to see you guys soon in my next video. Make sure you guys subscribe and that you give this video a big thumbs up, especially if it was helpful for you. I love you all so much. Bye.